Waiting a couple of minutes for... Oh no! The phone stand's falling. Of course it is. Oh no. Please don't bump the table. Last thing I need is for my phone to fall into the water. Hi, Elise. The first one in, babes. And I am a jumbled mess over here. I'm late for one. No, it is not.
That ain't one.
No, it is not. Alright, that's step 5. All this stuff is done. Somebody done messed with it and squished it out the packs.
Some of my steel toes did that to my toes.
One in there. 4, 3. I think somebody's been climbing through that window. I swear I do. We got the heat on. Heat, bubbles and heat. Are you kidding me? It's Eric from Group. You probably want to bring that microwave. I put these lavender bath salts. Let me get the pack so I can show you. They're great.
Lay down.
You can find something like it on Temu or, yep, somebody been over there climbing because this stuff squished out all over the place over there. Temu, Shein, called Dreamweaver Sleep, and it's bath salts, but it's lavender, and it smells so good, girl. When I put it in there and it heats up with the bubbles, the whole house will smell like this. Let me open this because the other pack's just about empty, so I can open this one and show you anywho. I think I got it for like $5 a bag. It's bath salts and it's got real little sprigs of lavender in it. Yeah, it smells great. Excuse my nails. I was starting a set and I will finish it later and post a short. I had got the changing the shape of nail tips, those couture tips or any tips, all done, edited, ready to roll. Told me there wasn't enough storage, so I went in and just got rid of some apps and stuff. Didn't touch anything that even resembled a picture or video. I go back and it says elements are missing, so that went down the tube. So tomorrow I'm going to go live doing that. If I go live, the phone can't eat it. I don't know what happened to the cigarette. It's got a hole in it.
Glad I ain't grabbed that one.
Yeah, because it's garbage. Alright, so I have the Young Nails pedi system. I had opened. There's enough in here for 2 applications, honestly. Where's step 1? That's where I just had it. 2, 3, 4. It's a 5-step pedicure. Oh, 1 is the soak. So we used all the soak. I gave me and him a pedicure with another pack of it, and then this one I only used half of. Oh, I love it. I love it. And it doesn't cost a lot, which is fantastic. So step 1, I had to implement my own soap, this is what I normally use on people. All right, bring your foot up on this thing. Wait, push this back. Your foot. You gotta move that foot. I gotta stay in the camera. Your heel goes on that. Let me move you over. Still not in the camera. Scoot you back. Okay, so step 2 is the callus softener. Hey, Dee. Oh, hey, Marcy girl. Y'all, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm be late for my own funeral. Okay, I'm using the YN pedicure system. Step 1 is the soak. But what'd I do with it? Oh, Lord Jesus, Joseph, Mary, and the shepherds. What did I just do with that bag? The big bag of the soap stuff that I put in the water, the lavender stuff that I just showed her. I ain't moved, so I couldn't have done too much with it. Y'all, I lose my hind end and me sitting here. No, I didn't get up. The shit disappeared.
Where did it disappear to? Gotta be on the side.
It ain't. No. Hold on, let me grab the other bag, because I done lost that one. I lost it and didn't move. Now, I don't know how I managed to do that, but... And it's a big-ass bag. Oh, there we go. So this is a fresh bag. It's Dreamweaver. It's bath soak. What did it say? Muse therapy. I'll pour a little out of my hand again. It's these crystals, and it's got the little brown doohickeys are pieces of lavender. And y'all, when it gets into this water, it smells so good. And you can get these big old bags for $3 to $5, depending on Temu, Shein. Oh, your pants are in the water. So people, they get relaxed. They get their feet done. You know, lavender is very relaxing. Then we use the YN pedicure system, which y'all is fan-frickin-tastic, and it doesn't cost a lot. Alright, so this is step 2. Step 1 is the green soak, and it turns the water lime green, but I used all of that, so I'm using my regular soak for before I started using this. This is like a gel consistency, and you only put it on the calluses. You're supposed to use a glove, but it's my husband, so I'm not. Your feet ain't that rough, but I'm just gonna put it on the bottom. He ain't got bad feet for a man. Usually men's feet are jacked up. He ain't even got a callus. And the directions say to apply the callus softener, use gloves, wrap the foot up, and allow it to sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Wipe away excess and file calloused area with a foot file. Rinse off with water or warm wet towel and pat dry. So I'm going to grab my blue paper towels, my shop towels. I'm not prepared in the least sense because he decided to buy a truck at the last freaking minute today. And I ended up at the DMV instead of here getting prepared. Bought an Escalade from the dude across the street. So I use these, you know, I call them AutoZone towels. They're shop towels for everything. So you just wrap it up and leave it wrapped for a couple of minutes. I'm not doing his other foot because that foot has a problem area and I don't want to make the problem worse. So I will show you these while we leave that wrapped for a couple of minutes. I started working on these. Marcy, I seen your glass heart nail, girl. I had to go there. I love a glass heart nail. Oh my gosh, I love it. Hey, Diana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I got a bling pack from Zule that... I got a bling pack from Zule and Zule's bling adhesive. I'm not done filing. I just top coated them to do the live. I'm going to record when I put the bling on and use the bling adhesive. Thank you. Yeah, girl, I seen yours, Marcy, and that is my favorite, is a glass heart nail. I love them, and I'm like, oh! And my birthday is February 5th. So, for me, all month, it will be Valentine's birthday nails. Keep that. And normally what I do, I usually start with this, but since he doesn't have calluses, I have this. And it's just like a crystal pumice stone. Just get the dry skin off, even if there's no calluses, you know. He's very particular about everything, so there's barely any dry skin on there. A little bit.
Got a little bit.
A little bit.
Lotion didn't work.
Well, we got super lotion. I mean, you'd think that stuff would do the job. Well, you've been at work all day, so you get a pass for the ashy legs. And guys, this stuff works wonders. I don't know if you can see it. Like, it's just taking every little bit of dry skin off. It softens it up. And it comes right off. You ain't even really got to work that hard. If you haven't tried it yet, if you don't know, I'm a YN head. A young nose head. Like, I have never been disappointed with any of their products so far. Thank God he ain't ticklish. Well, not, not with me. If somebody else is doing it, he'd probably jump out of skin. All right, put it back in there and rinse it off. Get my head in the way, y'all can't see jack. All right, back up there. Okay, now step 3 is their aloe vera sugar scrub. And it says, gently massage the scrub onto the foot and lower leg, exfoliate dry skin, rinse off with water or with a warm wet towel, pat dry. So, that's the massage lotion. I don't want it to all spill out. Most of this came out inside my bag. So I'm going to get it out of here first. Because it's like a gel consistency. Let me grab the other one because I got some more in here. Oh, my knees are too old to be down here. Oh. It's really a lot in here for one person. I mean, they're single uses. But when I get it, my little feet, I wear like barely a 6 in women's. So I use half and package the rest. His big old footses, that's a different ball game. 2 and 4. That's a 2. That's a 4. I'll be a monkey's uncle. 3's missing. Some of these kids must have been messing around in my stuff. Let me get it out of here. It's this green. I think one of these youngins have been climbing in and out these windows because more than once I went over there and my nail polish shelf, it's got all my gels on it and my extra supplies, is right in front of that window. And more than once I went over there and everything's knocked over. The window ain't locked. It can't be the 16-year-old because he's on an ankle monitor. But when you first open this, you can't see it because it all got spilled in the bag, what I had left of it, and then there's some missing over here. But it's a green, jelly-looking scrub. Hey, Eileen. I'm trying to pop up and look every now and then, y'all. I'm down here on the floor. And it's a sugar scrub. I can feel the granules. I have a exfoliating scrub that I use on a regular basis upstairs for, other clients. Oh. But I wanted to show you guys this young nail. All right, back in the water, old man. Now the water's getting hot. This tub will burn you if you leave it on too long. They'll let me know when it starts getting too hot. All right, back up. That stuff will get hot. I need to get a new one. One of these days. I bought this for him, and he hardly ever used it, and I hoodwinked it when I started doing pedicures. All right, what are we on now? Step 3. That's 5. 4. No, that's last. Color softener. Okay. That was step 3. Okay, so 4 is an aloe vera mud mask. Oh, there it is. It was stuck together. I wonder I couldn't find it. So it says, gently massage the mud mask onto the foot and lower leg, wrap in a dry towel and allow it to sit for 5 or 10 minutes. We ain't gonna let it sit that long, but it dries up pretty quickly anyway. And once it's dry, then you're good. It's very moisturizing. Look at that. It's nice. Just plop it on there. And they're like a couple of bucks on their website. They have, okay, so if you guys have seen in my videos, there's a texting community. And if you text that number and join the texting community, they do these lives on Twitch a couple of times a week. And I think I told you about this. You join it, and while you're watching the live, and they mix glitters. They do 4 redemptions at the beginning of the video or of the live. Alright, wrap you back up again. And you send in, you know, what you want. And you send a picture, inspo picture, or, you know, say, you know, you're going to an event and it's a black and white type of event. So you want black, matted white, and silver glitter to do your nails to match your outfit. Oh, I need something. Oh, hold on. And Tracy will mix it, and she puts what she calls blenders in it, so they blend together. And you get gobs and gobs and gobs of points. Like the points come through like 21 North, and it didn't take my little butterfly ring off. And then they mail you your redemption. It's 10,000 points for a custom glitter mix. I have redeemed 3 I think, because I have one. I told her Dolly Parton is my idol, and if y'all can't tell, you will be able to tell here shortly. And always has been. I love Dolly Parton. And Barbie. So she did rose gold, silver, different shades of pink. It's got hearts in it. It's just gorgeous. But anywho, to watch it, you'll get a notification whenever their sale is going on. And yeah, y'all, I took mine off my feet the other day because they was like, I did it in October when the new Hocus Pocus came out. So they was hideous. I'm going to do them bad boys probably tomorrow. And you'll get a notification when they have their sales, and they have these bundles. And like one bundle I got had like 10 Go Time gel polishes in it. I think it was a drill bit and swipe or something for like $35. And then they'll have where, you know, site-wide is 30% off. And always if you order $50, you get free shipping, which is great. So I always throw a couple of these pedicure ditties in there with it. Because they're like, I think it's like $2.50 maybe for the whole pack, for a single pack. Put it back in there, oh man. I'm trying not to get myself into the way of the camera. This is very awkward to film. Nothing is staying in one spot. Yeah, I'll put the text number down in the notifications. Lord Jesus, what's it called? The information. And just text it. You know, text the number, text, I don't know, live or something, and you'll start getting a text whenever they do their things. Okay, back up. And there's stuff on there, like I know a few people that have saved their points. You get maybe a few thousand points twice a week. And 75,000 points is a $25 gift card. And then at the end of every live every day, well, twice, 2 or 3 times a week, they take what they call the garbage pile, and they make 4 or 5 other glitters, and everybody enters a raffle, and I've won a few of them. All right. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Whew. Okay. No, it ain't gonna help me now. My knees is bad. Step 5 is the massage lotion. Apply to feet and legs, massage into the skin. Donovan, go away. We're live doing Daddy's pedicure. It ain't no church now. Daddy's not working tonight. We're not going tonight. Not a church night, son. You didn't recognize the time? Dad usually... I said, you didn't recognize the time? Dad usually does the cameras on Fridays and Sundays, but it's twice a month, and somebody else does it. Hits his weekend off. As you can see... Ooh, this smells like cucumbers. And a little bit goes a long way on these ashy legs, old man.
Yeah, boy.
And Young Nails always has top-notch stuff. Like I said, I've never got nothing from them that I was disappointed with.
Last night after my shower, I thought I put enough lotion on.
Well, you know your skin drink lotion, so I got too much on there. I have to pat you. You think your skin would drink it up?
Right. Yeah, it do. Think so.
You know how when you get a Barbie doll hair wet? Rotate device back. I don't know what it wants me to rotate it to. Yeah, the words went away, so that's what's up. But you know when you get a Barbie doll hair wet and it just like sucks up the water and it's gone? That's how his skin is with lotion. It just sucks it up.
And that's supposed to be the top lotion.
It is a good lotion. I just put too much on you. Alright, can you scooch back a little bit more? Because I'm going to do these toenails. Oh, we can turn this off.
I'm talking about that lotion.
Oh, that magic stuff.
That's supposed to be top of the line.
Well, honey, you slept all night with flannel pajama pants on. You've been at work all day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, there was a lot of increments. Alright, so now my little file here, I'm just going to use a mandrel bit on him. And I got this. Let me wipe the dust off of her. This came in the large mystery box. They have never had a cordless file. It could have been fancier, but I like the fact that it's small. And whatever it's made out of, it's kind of like that hard rubber type stuff. You hold the button down to turn it on. Press once to reverse it. Press once to reverse it back. And this is a full charge. And it holds charge for freaking ever. Like this will start, the lights will start going down as you lose charge. One thing I don't like is I don't like this little spinny wheel here. I would like to be able to see how many RPMs I'm at instead of having to guess. And trying to put it, you know, at 5,000 RPMs. Nyla! You're licking the lotion off of him.
Always. Be like, what kind of mess is that?
Let's see if I can pull y'all over this way a little bit. My stand does not want to hold on to my table, and it's on there by a thread. All the damage over the years, his toenails, this toenail on his big toes is always super thick. So I try to smooth it out the best I can and take it down a little bit. Because you know when you,
Ain't no foot in the steel toe.
and then steel toe boots all the time, yeah. When you damage a toenail, that's when they grow thick. And he works in steel toe boots. That's why I'm not messing with his other foot, because he's got that one toe that has issues and I don't want to hurt it. So we're doing a 1 foot wonder. He has so much problems with that other foot. I ain't monkeying with it. When it ain't hurting, when it ain't bothering him, then I do. You know, on natural nails, you only do about 5,000 RPMs, which, you know, it's fine on my skin. It's not so much that it's going to burn you. You don't want a drill burn. I was telling him how, well, I was telling Elaine how, was it Elaine? No, can't remember her name. Elsie. That I made the video. Oh, yeah, I was fuming. I was freaking fuming. I made the video showing how to change the shape of the nail tips using the couture tips from our scoops. And it's about 40 minutes long. I turned a pipe nail into an almond, then into a stiletto. And then I took a a almond and made it coffin. And a almond and made it, what was it, stiletto? No, a short square. And then a short oval and a short round.
I see the duck nails running out of style, huh?
Well, the duckies have popped in and popped out a couple of times over the years. They're around for a short minute and then they're gone.
There for a minute. Everybody was doing duck nails.
Then they lose their zzz. Everybody loses interest. I don't think anybody really wants to wear them. I think they're just kind of cute for like doing the denim bell bottom thing and stuff like that. I've seen a couple people do some other styles with them, but so anyways, I got the whole video done. Did 5 fingers of 4 different tips and changed all of them into another shape. Showed y'all some of my goodies I got. I went to Hobby Lobby for the first time yesterday and got some stuff. And I started editing last night. I did a lot of editing this morning. I get it all ready to go and save. And it says some elements are missing. I'm like, well, where the hell did they go? What do you mean they miss it? And all it had was my editing and my intro and my outro. So, I'm thinking I'm probably going to go live tomorrow and just do that live so that way it can't disappear on me because I feel bad. I try to be a trustworthy person and keep my word, and I had promised that I was going to get that thing up by the end of the week. Oh, darn it. I had hit the thing. And then it disappears on me. So, I'm going to get it up one way or another. And if I go live tomorrow, he's got to put a fuel filter on my car. I go to the doctor Wednesday, right? And it's probably 5 miles there, if that, 5 miles back. I had 52 miles of gas when I was leaving the doctor's appointment to come home. I get home, I only had 28. And I'm like, something ain't right. I had went literally probably 2 miles down the road coming home, and it had dropped from 52 to 38. So I started texting him at work like, the car's eating gas. And then I seen it leaking, like dripping underneath the car when I went to the gas station. And it's dripping from where the fuel filter is. And the guy that lives next to us, he works on cars. He told me he was like, that fuel filter's clogged. So while he works on that tomorrow, and then I'm sure he'll be messing with that new truck he just bought. Well, it's not new, but it's new to him. He got an Escalade from the man across the street. I'll be in here going live, doing the changing the nail shapes. Oh, I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad because the damn thing ate a video last week. But I've had this phone since 2018, and it's time to go. And our oldest boy, well, the oldest one I gave birth to, he said when he gets his taxes, he wanted to get me and Dad Apple phones and put us on his plan so that way we could have better phones. I have a Stylus 4, LG Stylus 4. And like I said, I've had it since 2018, so even when I buy storage, it always tells me I have no storage. And I don't know what that's about, but it does. I'm going to come back through and nip them with the nippers. I just wanted to take down some of it with the e-file.
Yeah, I think you jacked up too.
Because them are the 2 toes that are on the edge in your boot, so they take the most damage. I need to show y'all how I do mine. Sometimes I do them with builder gel. Sometimes I do acrylic. usually builder in a bottle though, because that's easy. And if you're not 20 trying to get down to your feet for hours, there's a number on your back. But they always look so cute. Now this is more to try to just get the cuticle off the top and take down some of that thickness. Alright guys, so I'm going to use my nippers and my cuticle pushers that came out of the Young Nails in the mystery box. They sent the new manicure kit that I showed you all the other day.
Did you try that other pusher? I said it was for the foot.
No. They all seem to do the same job, so I'll just leave them in there and let them be new till when I wear these out.
Mm-hmm. Use them as bag up.
It's a super nice kit. And the Young Nails mystery boxes, last year and this year, I like the not polished ones, but them's a little rich for my blood. And, what was it, Two Guys? Again, too expensive for me. I was not impressed with Kiara Skies at all. I saved up for, see, I got started with Young Nails, and their monomer, their acrylic, everything was, that's my go-to monomer. It's universal. You can use it with any powder. Well, so I save up for their mystery boxes. And it was $210 for the small, medium, and the large. And I got a gang of stuff. A gang of good stuff. Now, some of this is from the stuff I put on his feet, and some of it's cuticle that I can't get to with the e-file because it's down a little deeper. Do need a scrub brush.
Oh, you don't use a feather thing.
No. That ain't gonna help us none. This one I don't need to clip because it's already short as it needs to be.
What?
Oh, you get out of here. You're just jealous you can't get in here to Daddy. She don't know what to do. She's making laps around the coffee table because I'm on her side where she normally sits. So she's kind of...
What you want?
Oh. I want to make the top of the nail even. It's been through so much damage over the years.
Now you gotta sit down. Come on over here, sit down. Come on.
I do part of it with the e-file and the rest with the hand file. Now, you can't get in on this side, baby. It ain't gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you. Let me grab a different bit. Oh, for my e-file. Now I have the whole box of them over here today. And a scrub brush. And a dust brush. There you guys, upside down over here trying to find things. There it is. I want to show you guys this. This is something you could use to reshape tips as well. Zule calls it an on-point disc, but on Amazon it's a pedi bit. And you could use this to remove calluses. This is what I use on my heels. I'm barefooted all the freaking time, so my heels get dry. And this takes it right off. There's 3 different, I think I paid like $12 for it on Amazon. And it's got 3 different, grit of sanding bands on it. I love that thing. I use that thing for all kinds of stuff. All right, I'm going to use this cone bit. Go around its edge again. Because it has it's got a safety tip. It's smooth. And you can get into little cracks and crevices better with it. I like to use this when I do my cuticle, what do they call that? Sealing the cuticle.
Why? Come here. Come here.
I'm very ill prepared. This man, I could put him in the water and drown him. Oh, we gotta go do this, this, and this. I'm like, really? Like, I had 50 other plans for today, and you just threw a big old monkey wrench in what I had going on. Alright, now these nippers are nice. I love the rainbow color in them.
It's called the chameleon.
It's called rainbow.
No. You gotta lay down.
You always want to get these corners off. That's how you get ingrown toenails. I tell you what, my mom used to torture my daddy, and it was so funny. My dad was
Go lay down.
I don't know how to describe him. The men in my family did not put their hands on women or did they believe in that. But he was gruff and grumpy. He'd lay down, take a nap, and wake up mad at the world. Mommy swore up and down he was bipolar. So he'd get an ingrown toenail, and she'd be digging it out, and he'd be climbing the wall, and he's like, "You're doing that on purpose." That was the funniest thing, to watch her do that. I'm pretty sure she enjoyed it. He was a grumpy one. Tell y'all a little story real quick. So, my uncle passed away, and my cousin, Tanya, she comes in with her boyfriend that the family called, his name was Jeff, they called him Jerk. And the girl come in with a black eye. She's maybe 19 years old. And I said, she either knew exactly what was going to happen and intended for it to happen, or she's dumb as a box of rocks. One of the two. Like, all the guys in my family are like 6 foot, 6'1", 300 pounds. My dad was a truck driver, coal miner, those type of men. So my Aunt Rosie, which is my Uncle Bud's wife, she said if, they called my dad Poss, his name was Earl. And she said if Poss and Keith, which was his cousin, asked you to go somewhere, she said, I suggest you don't go. He went up on a ridge with him, and old Jerk came back down, black eyes, bloody lips, like they weren't playing when it come to whooping on a female. And she wasn't but 19 years old. And needless to say, he was on the first thing smoking. He was on the first Greyhound up out of there. My aunt was like, I told you not to go anywhere with them two. Like, they were big, burly, rough men, but they did not play when it came to putting your hands on a woman. And of course, they were already feeling some kind of way because, my uncle passed away. Which it was my great uncle, my granddad's little brother, so my daddy's uncle. And Keith, my cousin Keith, the same for him. His mom, my grandpa were brother and sister, and my Uncle Bud was their baby brother. Alright, I think that's all she wrote for that one. I'll scrub all this dust up out of it. Let me get up here where I can see and I can talk to y'all. Alright, guys. What did I do with them nippers? Y'all getting to peep into my world. I lose everything. He's always been the finder of my lost things. Because he'll get obsessive and compulsive about finding it, and I lose everything. I lose shit, not move. I can't even gotta move. It just disappears. You ain't getting over here, Nana. I go back on the other side. You were just sitting beside of him, you don't know?
Nope. Better lay down.
Oop.
Come here.
Problem is, when I get up this high so I can read the comments, I run my hat into the camera.
What is it?
So yeah, I had got a new subscriber earlier. Her name was, I want to say 805, Lorianne, but I'm not for positive if I got the numbers right. But I know her name's Lorianne, and she introduced herself to me. And I told her, I said, welcome to the sisterhood. This channel, my whole intention from day one was so, because, like, okay, so, like me, we can use me for the example. I can speak on myself. I don't have time to foster relationships with other females. I got a family. I'm always running around, hustling a dollar here, doing some nails there, however which way I can. Like yesterday was the first time I've hung out with my best friend just for a couple of hours, 2 hours, going to Hobby Lobby and at-home store, which I spent a whole $17 in Hobby Lobby on, well, it was like 15 and some change, 16 and some change, something like that, on some Preciosa stones and some little Fimo slices for nail art. And that's all. I got a heart-shaped tray to put some of my acrylics in. But this is a space where we can foster some relationships with other women, a safe space. If you got something going on and you need to, you need to vent, you need to scream, you need a shoulder to cry on, you need some advice from some other women, whatever the case may be, this is the place to do it. I will not tolerate a bully or a smart ass when somebody else is going through something. And so this is a space for us to straighten each other's crowns and not knock them off. So many women nowadays, they're so busy trying to knock the next queen's crown off, which I don't understand. I've never understood. But, I studied under Joyce Myers for a very long time, and what she says is hurting people hurt people. Like people that aren't happy with themselves, they go out of their way to hurt other folks. And I also say, y'all, my Instagram is the same as my YouTube. If you ever want to chop it up privately, like it's something you really don't want the whole group to know or talk about or whatever your reason is, I don't care what it is. Hit me up on Instagram. I try to go over there and check that like twice a day. See if there's any messages. Because I've been ministering to women for quite a bit. One of these days I'll show you guys my certificates. I got a wall full of certificates in the dining room. Different Bible courses I completed and my ordination certificate. But one thing I always want people to know is I'm not a sedity pastor. I'm a normal human being, and I figure God knows how I am, so I fake it. I cuss, I quarrel. I'm just an average person, but I know the word. And we're from the hood, so, being sedity don't really blend well. I don't see a whole lot of sedity over here. This one's put a dent in your toe. Mm-hmm. You got a dent down here from where your toenail was. Nice little baby one. I might have to get out that cuticle grease. So his friend from work, he works on our cars with Sean. He came in for a cup of coffee earlier. And he was like, look at my cuticle. He was like, they're so dry they hurt. I pulled out the cuticle grease from the Dollar Tree. Like, get some of this. Put it on at night before you go to bed. So that way your hands have a second to soak it up. This little dude's in a funky situation over here. Right now, got one of these doodads from the Dollar Tree and my Young Nail Swipe. That's what I'm scrubbing him with.
Come here.
Let me move some of this stuff out the way.
Make sure you send them frame. Make sure you send them frame.
What?
The frame.
Oh, it is. It's just sideways because this crazy phone kept telling me to rotate it. Oh, Lord, I'm going to get down here and never going to get back up. Oh, Jesus. Move, Dougie. I got to get protein bond. I forgot the protein bond. And somebody had asked me the other day, in the cuticle oil.
I can't hear you.
If you put protein bond on before you put gel polish or whatever on, you don't need a base coat. It takes the place of the base coat. She said, Diane's otter nails and coffee. My old man has perfect cuticles and makes me jealous. Of course they do, because they don't do all the damage to their nails that we do. Y'all know how that goes. We'd be doing some craziness to our hands. Ah, dang it. I grabbed the dried out one. Cheese and crackers, this is just, I could shoot you.
Now you want to shoot me.
Well, yeah, you and your bright idea to take me off my schedule.
I thought we,
Never a good idea with me.
I thought we was right on time.
Nope, not at all. I had a whole bunch of stuff I had to do first. Because we're going to be using base coat because I can't find no protein bond. And I don't know how my nail stuff disappeared with it. No. So I'm using my card base coat instead. And when you do this on what I call virgin toes, you want to put it on thin. And I pop it in the lamp, out of the lamp, in the lamp, out of the lamp, because it will burn. Because when gel starts to cure, it's a bunch of little molecules zinging around really fast. And that's what makes it burn, because they're moving really fast and the friction produces heat. The dude we bought the truck from, he says, what do you do for work? And I'm like, well, I clean houses, I do this, I do that. He's like, I'm asking because of your nails. I'm like, honey, I could change a tire with these things on. They ain't bothering me. Back up, Nana. Don't want to base coat your nose.
She needed base coat.
Now, these lamps are the business. I got this from Amazon, I think, for like $45. In and out. That will keep you from burning. Like when you're putting on your pop-off method or something, and you're like, ooh, that's hot. In and out, till you don't feel that sting. Good? So far? But I like the removable bottom. You could take the daggone thing off and do this. There's a lady that I'm friends with. She's in her, like, I think she's 67. And I sit on the floor and do her pedicure too, because she can't move her legs like we do. I know what you're sniffing for. You guys want to see the doggy? There's Nyla. She's having a conniption fit that I'm in her way. You don't want to put your nose in there, Dougie. Now, my sons are next to get in on this. I said, this is going to end up being like a little series. Y'all know I got a gang of boys. My stepson that we raised, I don't think he might. You never know with Justin. He's 31. But the four I gave birth to are 24, 21, 16, and 10, about to be 11, February 7th. My birthday is the 5th, his is the 7th. And they want their manicures too. And my 16-year-old fought back against a bully. So, if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. And if you know, just a recap and what's update. Fiddlesticks. Turn off. So, he come home from school a couple of times with his face dragging the floor, and he's the type of kid, he don't like getting in trouble. He's ADHD, he's unmedicated, because I know the statistics. I help women get into treatment as well. I know the statistics of medicated children that become adult addicts, and he's not bad. He's just squirrely. He keeps pretty good grades. He just fidgets. He can't sit still. And I've always had it worked out with his teachers. When he gets to where he's starts being disruptive or it's just too much for him, he just takes a little pre-written note down to the dean of boys and uses the bathroom, gets a drink of water, comes back to class, recenters. And it's always worked. Well, he comes home this one day. I need a nip a piece right there. Well, a couple days in a row, and I'm like, stop telling me nothing and tell me why your face is on the floor. So, first, this kid's fighting a bunch of kids in the hallway on Monday. And Meech pushed his cousin away from the fight because his cousin's 18 and he didn't want him going to jail. So you see him come in on the video like, no, bro, don't, and pushes him down the hall. Also in the video, you see this child start pursuing my child. And, oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, she's adorable. I painted her toenails pink. I'm going to have to do it again pretty soon, but I need to use some protein bond first because it didn't stay on long enough. And so he's coming home, and the kid done smacked him in the back of the head in the bathroom, trying to call him out. He's like, dude, I'm not getting in trouble for you in school. Back up off me. Went on about his business. Next time he comes home with his face dragging the floor. So I'm like, you know what? You're going to have to defend yourself at some point because it's only going to progress. It's going to get worse, or his homies are going to think you're a chump, and they're going to start messing with you too. And so he didn't fight in school. This kid called him out in the hallway, and I don't know if she's just a teacher, a psych, or what the broad is, but Dr. Benedetto, she heard it. And she takes both boys into her office, and she was like, well, if you're going to fight, don't fight in school. Okay, so to two 16-year-old boys, what does that mean? As soon as we hit the door, it's on and popping. That's what that means. So this child should have went out the other side of the building and got on the bus and went home because he doesn't live around here. But he came out on my child's side, and they met a few blocks down and scrapped. Well, because he's fighting multiple people every time you turn around. Okay, so they square up. He swings a punch. My son swings a punch. He swings another punch. Then he grabs my child in a headlock. Well, my child slams him from the headlock position, and he's punching up because he couldn't breathe. The security guard grabs my son. While this grown man is detaining my child, the other boy's still punching him. So, of course, his friends start swinging, and I'm like, I told his attorney, I said, I would have done the same thing. If one of my girls is standing there, and she's fighting, I'm put some of this down here. See, this is that one from the Dollar Tree, and I call it cuticle grease. Look how thick that is. Ooh, over here. It's really thick. It's not oil. That's grease. I don't know. I was on the last live me and him did when I did his manicure the other day, I greased my son's dreads with it because they were so tight it was killing him. So anyway, he's on an ankle monitor. His first time getting in trouble, first fight, first time going to detention home. He's in there for 2 weeks. So he goes back to school on Monday, and he's like, oh, it's first day all over for him. You know, it's going to be all eyes on Michi that day. And he's like, Dad, you got to cut my hair. Mom, I need you to do my eyebrows and do my manicure. So he'll be next, of course. My yahoos. All right, guys. I just put the Madam Glam velvet matte top coat on there. Now his legs ain't ashy. Now they done soaked up that good lotion.
Finally.
Now sometime tomorrow girl, it's great and it smells good. And it's got, especially for these dudes, because you know they be dry. And it's got a little sprig of lavender. Good Lord, I'm always missing the doggone camera. A little sprig of lavender down in there. So it smells great. I like to put it on before bed. Like I'm not going to put it on and go out the door. I'll have it on everything. But, you know, I found out from a nail education teacher that you want to put cuticle on before bed because that's when your hands are going to stay out of water. You know, they're going to stay pretty still, and your cuticles actually have time to soak it up versus, you know, putting it on in the day or after getting your nails done, and you wipe it off, rub it off, wash it off. Oh, at the Dollar Tree. This one. That good old Dollar Tree. I got this, y'all, at the Dollar Tree. Now, I seen this for $15. It does make a lot of sense. That's what I thought too. I'm like, yeah, because I put cuticle on, and before I get to where I'm going, you can't even tell putting it on there because it done went in my coat, my pocket, my purse. But yeah, I be seeing these on, oh, Lord Jesus, Joseph, Mary, and the Shepherds. I can't think, y'all. It's late, and for my strokes, the later it gets, I get sundowners. Different websites. I seen it on this one person who I will name nameless for $15. I got it for $1.25. And my friend, hers is black at the bottom. She's a manager at the Dollar Tree, so I always get the heads up. She is black. No, it's gold down here with the black. And this was the last one, so I just got in where I could fit in. I got this at the Dollar Tree too. One of them good files. Baby, you can go dump that thing now. I ain't messing with that other foot because I hurt that toe and I'll never hear the end of it. I will never hear the end of it.
It would hurt for days too.
Hold on now. Where's my band? There we go. I didn't show you all these. I started off with the cubic zirconia for a few years. But now, we just had our 15th anniversary. This sucker's 2 carats altogether. Then I had a little bitty diamond in a platinum setting. It was platinum and sterling silver. I got yesterday. So, if you guys go to Hobby Lobby, that was my first time in there. And I was like a kid in a freaking candy store, y'all. I was loving it. They had 70, 50, and 90% off. I got a bunch of Preciosa stones. And if it's a $1.99 pack, or I mean a $2.99 pack, then, let's see, some of them were 50% off, and some of them were 70% off. Oh, you know what? There, you get to see me. So what? If they're $4, around about $2, and then like a $7 pack is like $3.50, $4, or whatever. So I got quite a few of them. So tomorrow, I wanted to give you guys a time. How about like 5 o'clock tomorrow evening? I go on with the whole shaping shenanigans again because my stupid phone ate my business. I was so mad. Lord, I was fuming.
Let me help you get that.
No. But that's all, girls. That's it for tonight. And what did I say, 5 o'clock? So 5 o'clock tomorrow, I'll do the shaping video. And these are on pop-off method, so I will pop them off. And I'll go ahead and put the 5 I had back on again. And I had a few little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way that I wish somebody would have told me when I was new at this. I ain't have a freaking clue. And I learned the hard way. So if I know the hard way, ain't nobody else got to do it the hard way because I done did it for you. But that's all. Love you. See you. Bye.